Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you. So this is a general reading, so only take what personally resonates with you. This is going to be a reading for twin flames, for soulmates, whatever name that you have for it. Please keep in mind, information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box below. Okay. And yeah, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below as well. And yeah, if it doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. Okay, I have hundreds of readings there. And I'm also working on a website where you can go to find out more information about the readings and to see more readings more than just what's on YouTube. So this will be other types of readings, and then also I'm going to set up a spot to order readings on a website. So that is under construction as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and start by pulling the mutual energy here between the feminine and the masculine. And then we're going to look at the karmic energies within the relationship and outside of the relationship. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get that mutual energy here. Okay. So what we got here is religious factors. Okay, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is a very deep spiritual connection. Okay, and I think that this is a connection where both people, the masculine and the feminine, know with every part of their being that they have been brought together by spirit. There is a certain feeling of destiny and fate in this connection. It feels fated, it feels intense. Okay, I also feel that there could be some differences in cultures and upbringings and in religion. Okay, so I'm getting here that the feminine could be very spiritual or very religious. Meanwhile, the masculine isn't religious at all, or might even be an atheist. Okay, so there are different spiritual paths that these two have been on, but it is leading to the same road. Okay, and again, that sense and that feeling of fatedness, of destiny. But I am feeling like your backgrounds are quite drastically different from one another. So definitely I feel like this is like a polar opposite type of energy. You may have grown up in different countries or just completely different areas. The feminine might be like a city girl or a country girl, and the masculine would be the opposite. So just the upbringing being very different, being very opposite. The families, I feel like your families, there's something very different about your cultures, the upbringing, the areas where you grew up, the areas where you were raised. But one thing I'm seeing you both have in common is you're both very open-minded about other people, about different areas of the world, cultures, and spirituality. And just because you're open, that doesn't mean that you have to believe in it, right? So this masculine could be open or even interested in learning about those types of things, but not sure what they believe. And again, I feel like this feminine is very, very spiritual. You might have had a very religious upbringing. Meanwhile, I think this masculine is the opposite, or it's a religion that they were brought up in that is completely different from the one the feminine was brought up in. So I'm just seeing that you two were raised in completely different cultures or religious aspects, or even it could be different countries for some of you. Okay. So let's get a card to clarify this religious factors. Spirit, tell me more about the mutual energy between the masculine and the feminine in this reading. Okay, we got Observer. And, you know, with this card coming out here, I do feel like there is a lot of online communication between the masculine and the feminine. So I'm really feeling that, I'm feeling very strongly there is a difference of location. So whether this be in the same country or a different country, it feels like you're very distant from each other. And there is a lot of online communication. There could be like video chats. There could be pictures, text messages, things like that. Okay, so I'm also picking up a sense of curiosity. I think there, from the initial meeting that you two had when you first met, there was a very strong sense of curiosity and open-mindedness about the other person. Very Sagittarius energy, really. So you might have some placements with your person in Sagittarius, which, and you know, it could even be like a north node in Sagittarius or a south node in Sagittarius, meaning that these beliefs and that curiosity and being drawn towards, you know, other belief systems, or just wanting to explore and learn about other belief systems and about the world, I think is a very Sagittarian trait. And, you know, it could have led you to a path of destiny, to a fated connection or relationship, especially when Sagittarius is in certain positions in your chart and your person's chart. So I'm really feeling here it could be a Sagittarius north node or south node. And I think that, like, let's say the feminine has a Saggy north node, the masculine would have a Saggy south node. That's what I'm picking up for these two. Very twin flame energy, okay? So let's get another card here and take a look at, this is going to be the karmic energy within the relationship, okay? And this next one is going to be the karmic energy outside of the relationship. Okay, of course, of course. So the karmic energy inside of the relationship, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you've been seeking. So what I'm feeling here, I feel like this masculine is from a very strict family. I feel like they might even have an idea or a certain person even, or an idea of a person, almost like these standards or definitions that they feel this masculine's person, like the person they're going to marry or be with for the rest of their life, has to check off. So in their eyes, this person has to check off those boxes. Maybe they want them to be the same religion as them. Okay, maybe they want them to be in a certain family line, in a certain bloodline. Maybe they want them to be, you know, in a certain culture. All right, so it feels, something about it almost feels kind of arranged in regards to the masculine. So in their mind, they feel like it feels arranged, but that's not what is calling for them. Because in their mind, in their heart, they know and they feel that they have already met the person that they want to be with. Okay, but there's a lot of distance between them. And again, there's a lot of differences. Okay. Let's get a trigger card for the karmic energy inside the relationship. So while this masculine is being pulled towards this feminine, it's like everyone else is trying to pull the masculine in another direction. Okay. So let's get another card here. And an example of that, this is just an example, okay? So it could be like any form of the situation. Let's say this masculine is Jewish and they're from a Jewish family. And their family is like, okay, well, you need to marry someone that is Jewish. If you don't marry someone that is Jewish, we will disown you. You won't be a part of our family anymore. You will get no inheritance, whatever it is, right? Let's say the family is deeply, deeply religious, Catholic. So they might say you need to get married in a church, you know, before God. You need to get married to another Catholic. You know, you need to do it this way and this way. You need to not have sex before marriage, things like that. Okay, and very strict about it. So those are just examples. Okay, so just take what resonates with you. But it is that type of energy here where it feels almost set up or prearranged for this masculine in regards to the person that they're going to be with. And it's not who their heart is calling them to be with. Okay, that's not what they want, because they know and they feel they have already met the person that they want to be with, the person that they have been seeking. And there is this curiosity, it's never ending, about their feminine. They are so curious about you. They are so interested in you. They can't stop thinking about you. You are very interesting to them. I'll say that. So let's take a look further at this. Could be the one. Okay, nurture healthy relationships. All right. So this masculine is saying, I know what's right for me. I know that this could be the relationship. This could be the one I've been searching for. Okay. But the problem is here, their family, their idea of what they want for their son, their masculine. That's not what this masculine wants. Okay. And they know that by choosing what their heart wants, their heart's desire, that feeling of being pulled towards your destiny, towards your fate, just feeling that connection and knowing in an instant that they are your person, seeing it in their eyes, recognizing it in their eyes. With nurture healthy relationships, they feel like, should they choose that, follow their heart completely, all other relationships in their life would fall apart. Should they choose to make all others happy, everyone in their family, right? They might lose the love of their life. Their soulmate could walk out that door, and they might head down a path where they will never truly be happy or truly find love. They might never meet anyone that sparks their curiosity and their interest the way that this feminine has. So they have a choice to make here. There's something about the dynamic with the masculine in the family that feels very unhealthy and restrictive. Okay, restrictive. I do feel like this masculine has been bound by others' beliefs. Okay, by a very strict culture or religion, to where they weren't allowed to make their own choices, or they weren't allowed to completely be their self, speak their truth, speak how they were really feeling, or ask questions. Okay. So of course they were naturally drawn to something else, and that's natural. Let's take a look at the karmic energies outside of the relationship. We have, of course, look at that. Healing family issues. I knew it was the family, right? This masculine, excuse me, has a lot of resentment, okay, towards their family, towards their parents. They feel like their parents have been controlling their life and have been living almost like this masculine has been living the life their parents want them to live. They haven't been living the life they themselves want to live. And I think that they've really suppressed a big part of themselves for a very long time. There is a lot of family issues that does need healed here. Okay, and this masculine has a very hard time forgiving their parents for this, because they do feel that they have had a life almost taken or robbed from them. They do feel like the person that they truly are inside, they cannot be. They cannot show their own parents because they feel they won't be accepted. So every day feels like a play, a show. Feels like they're wearing a mask, pretending to be someone who they're not, longing to break free from that mask and just truly be themselves. So they've never felt truly accepted. And I think they really wanted to be accepted, and they followed all the rules and the guidelines and the regulations, only to sink farther and farther into unhappiness. And I think when they were younger, they couldn't figure out why. If they were doing everything right, why did they feel so unhappy? And it isn't until they were older that they can come to understand they're unhappy because they weren't living their truth. They're unhappy because they suppressed their true self. They're unhappy because they weren't able to let their curiosity lead them. They weren't able to explore the way that they wanted to. They weren't able to see the world the way that they wanted to see the world. They weren't able to ask questions about those things they were curious about, and it really suppressed a big part of them. I need a drink of water, I'm sorry. Feminine, one thing this masculine, sorry about the pause, by the way, I just had to get a drink. One thing this masculine really likes doing is just watching you. This masculine just likes to watch you. So at times you might turn around and catch them like staring at you while you're doing things. And it is just because they are so curious about you. They're entranced by you and your energy. I just feel like they've never met anyone like you. And it's like they just cannot take their eyes off of you. They feel so drawn. So let's take a look at these family issues, okay? Spirit, tell me about healing family issues. Okay, we got you are an inspiration. So go out there and inspire in reverse, okay? So this masculine has never felt, you know, what I'm getting here, there's resentment too, because they've never felt inspired. They've never were encouraged to be themselves. They never were encouraged to follow their dreams, to accomplish their own goals. It was always what somebody else wanted for them. Okay, so like an example of that might be, let's say there's someone who really, really wants to play football. Okay, let's say they really want to play football. It's their dream, it's their goal to make the football team. And they dream about it and they fantasize about it and they think about it every day. And every day they think about what their life would be like if they were a football player. And their parents find out that they want to play football. And they say, no, you can't play football. You have to join, I don't know, the chess club. You focus all your energy on the chess club because football is worthless to you. You need to focus on chess. That is where our family always focuses, and that's where you'll do best. So, you know, get going on that. Do it. So then they're doing something they're completely uninterested in, only to make someone else happy. And let's say they do make the football team. Do they have anyone to be proud of them? Is it even worth showing up every day when all the joy has been taken out of it, you know? When you've been told it's going to be worthless? That's the type of energy I'm getting from the parents. Very strict, very controlling, want to control every aspect of their child's life. This child, their inspirations, their dreams, their goals was shot down, and it was replaced by their parents. And it's still happening. In their relationships, it is still happening. Okay? So, let's take a look at this masculine. Let's see who we're looking at here. And also that Sagittarian energy I was picking up. You know, Sagittarius is, especially if you have like a Venus in a Sagittarius, you might be very prone to long distance relationships with Sagittarius, okay? Let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this feminine's energy towards her masculine. Too much. And Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's energy towards their feminine. So feminine, your energy towards your masculine, we have here, cannot be trusted. Oof. You don't trust them. False promises, using weaknesses against you. So you feel like they have lied to you, that they have promised you the world and they haven't delivered. You feel like when you're with this person, everything's fine, everything's beautiful, and they say the most beautiful things to you, and you believe them. I feel like they promised you a relationship, they promised you the world, love, all of it, all of the above, and they did not deliver. And so you do not trust them, okay? You feel like maybe they're using your weakness against you, right? Like maybe they know what you want to hear and they're just saying whatever you want to hear, right? But you feel like it's all been false and they cannot be trusted. They promised you love. They promised you new love, a new beginning. They had you feeling so overwhelmed in your emotions every time you're with them. It's like an emotional spark. You can't control it. But they didn't deliver. Okay. We have Cancerian energy here for the masculine. We have Pisces for the masculine. We have Scorpio. All right. Now, this masculine is completely overwhelmed. This is also new to them. They don't know how to handle the situation. Okay. And they're overwhelmed with the love that they feel for you and the emotions that is going on between them and their family. They're completely overwhelmed. They don't know how to handle it. There is a lot of love and connection towards you. The Ace of Cups, this is a perfect love, a spiritual love, an instant emotional connection with you, feminine, that they've never felt with anyone else. Let's get a further look at your energy towards them, feminine. I'm getting real Scorpio vibes from you, feminine. We got fall. And we got inner child. All right. So, feminine, you feel like it's childish, that they need to grow up, that maybe you've been going through this cycle since last fall. Okay. And you feel like they're not a child anymore. Okay. That they need to grow up, that they need to stand up against their parents, against their family, to stand up and take their own life, right? To stop being a child and just telling you what you want to hear to make you happy, giving you false promises and false hope. That's why you don't trust them. For them, you know, that Ace of Cups energy, let's go ahead and get another card here to clarify their energy towards you. Okay, we got compromise. So they want to compromise. They are thinking that there has to be a way to make everyone happy here. There has to be a way that I can be happy, that my feminine can be happy, that my family can be happy, that we can all just be one big happy family. There has to be a way that my family can just get over their silly emotions and be happy for me. There has to be. If they loved me, they would. But no, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes there is not a way to make everyone happy. And sometimes trying only leads to our unhappiness. The more and the more we try to make others happy leads to our own unhappiness because we're neglecting ourselves. We're filling up our desires, our wants, our needs with what somebody else's wants and needs and desires are and replacing them when that's not truly what we want. So while this masculine is desperately searching for a compromise to make everyone involved happy, they are just becoming overwhelmed. They are becoming drained and more so unhappy. Another reason why you end up feeling more and more unhappy when you're trying to make everyone else happy and they're not is because you're putting so much energy into it, right? Because you're putting so much energy into it. And because at some point you have to choose to stand up and make yourself happy. Because if you don't, who will? This masculine's parents haven't done it. So who will, masculine? That's the question here. Feminine, what are your thoughts towards your masculine? Feminine, you're feeling ripped apart. You can't believe they promised you the world and then backed out. You didn't see them as that type of person. You feel very vulnerable. You put yourself out there for this person and you never do that. Okay? You feel exposed. You feel vulnerable. And you feel like you've finally seen the truth. And the truth is that this person doesn't really care. Because if they've cared, if you could trust them, they wouldn't have lied to you. Because that lie hurt. It hurt deeply. It felt like your heart was being ripped out of your chest. It made you feel very weak. I feel like maybe you couldn't even breathe for a few moments. You didn't take this person as someone to lie. Let's get another card here for your thoughts towards them. All right, we got crossroads and we got regret. So feminine, there's a part of you that regrets giving them a chance. That regrets letting them lie to you that way. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. That regrets opening up to them. That regrets believing them and trusting them initially. I think that you're learning a lesson about trust and you're learning a lesson about discernment and who you can give your trust to. And that trust isn't something that comes so easily. It's earned. And once it's lost, it's much harder to earn back. So you're in a place, feminine, where you are regretting being vulnerable with this person. Let's get another card for your thoughts towards them. Okay, we got celebration. Having you in my life is worth celebrating every day. So, feminine, I think the way that they weren't honest with you, I think it hurt you. I think that you were so happy about this connection. I mean, this bond is one to where you both mutually just made each other so happy. And you don't know what happened. You don't know why they lied to you, but you feel like such a fool for being so happy, for celebrating this connection, for celebrating having this person in your life, and for trusting them and being vulnerable with them. And they literally just hurt you. And you regret allowing them that chance. Let's take a look at your emotions that you have towards them. Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny. So you want change. Again, this is a destined connection. It is a fated connection. It is a past life relationship. You were together in a past life. There is past life debt and karma between you. And this is definitely a soulmate energy. But what goes down must come up again. All right, feminine, you are looking for a change. All right, you are looking for some luck. Get another card here. Okay, you don't want to be alone anymore. That's another thing. You don't want to be alone. You want that to change. You feel like you're at a crossroads here in your life, not just in this relationship, but in your life, where you are tired of being alone. And I think that you are someone who doesn't trust people so easily, but you went out on a limb this time and you opened up and you were vulnerable and you trusted this person only for you to regret doing that. So you're like, when is my luck going to change? When am I going to be able to trust again? When is someone going to come along that is honest with me the way I am with them? When am I going to stop being alone? So what does your heart want? Your heart wants change. Your heart wants what's destined for it. And again, you feel such a strong sense of destiny. And there is a past life connection here. I do feel there was a relationship in a past life, you and this person. So there was a very strong initial bond upon meeting. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this feminine feels towards her masculine. Love offer, feminine. You want to make them an offer of love. You would like to give this person your heart, to make them happy every day. You want to open your heart to them, but you don't want them to hurt it. You don't want them to break it. You want to know if their heart is open to receiving your love. Because if they're going to keep it closed off and shut down forever, it would only hurt you further to continue to offer it. It would just rip your heart out again. So you want to know if they're ever going to open up to you, if they're ever going to accept you for you. Because the same way that this masculine doesn't feel accepted by his family for who he is, this feminine doesn't feel accepted now for who she is by her masculine. So, this feminine is wondering, masculine, is your heart even open for me? Or is it shut down? Is it closed off? Sagittarius energy here for the feminine so far. Spirit, please reveal to me the intentions this feminine has towards this masculine. Okay, we got the 3 of Cups. Celebration, party, friendship turns into love. and it did come out in reverse. Okay, so I think that, feminine, you're feeling like your friend is turned on you in a way, has completely shut you out. What is all the pumpkins here? What is going on with October, feminine? That's what I want to know. There's something here about October and like Halloween possibly, but there's something here about like pumpkins and the color orange. Feminine, what is this? This is what I'm asking. What is this? I'm seeing costumes. I'm seeing Halloween. Somebody dressed up as a skeleton for Halloween, or like one of the sugar skull. I don't know. That's just one thing I'm seeing. The Spirit's giving me a lot of downloads. Anyways, feminine, what you want is a reconciliation. You want all in or all out. You want true friendship, true love, or nothing at all. Because you're not somebody that goes half in. You're all in or all out every single time. When you love all the way. There is no half. There is no partial love. Because when you love, feminine, you love with your whole heart. And you cannot continue to offer your love to someone who has hurt you, who has lied to you. There may have been a situation around Halloween last year. Okay, this is a third-party situation. I'm also getting, here's another situation. This, for some of you, just take what resonates. Someone may have had some issues with some so-called friends around that time and around Halloween. This is for the feminine. And since then, you've just been feeling very alone. That's what I'm getting here. You felt very unsupported, and you thought that you found someone to be there with you. But this person let you down too. Let's get another card here for the intentions. Okay, contemplation. So feminine, honestly, at this point, you're unsure what you want. Okay, you're unsure because you don't want to be in a relationship with someone who's fake, with someone who can't be honest with you. You're questioning what's real and what's fake now about this person. Okay, and you feel like you just need time to be alone. You don't want to talk to them right now because you need to think. That's how you feel. You need time to think and to contemplate what it is you actually want. So you're restricting yourself from this connection right now, from the communication, so you can think. All right, your person has made you feel restricted. They've made you feel confined and trapped in your current solitude, your current circumstances. And so you're going to take that and you're going to think. Okay, that's all you want. That's your intention, is time to think. And you don't plan on talking to this person until you have something figured out within yourself. What are you trying to figure out? You're trying to figure out how to turn things around, how to see things from a new perspective, to learn from a higher position of what is going on here. With the Three of Cups, we have Cancerian energy here. Let's get another card for the actions you want to take, feminine, towards your masculine. The Chariot, feminine. You are determined. You are strong-willed. Okay, you want victory. Cancerian energy. Again, you could be Sagittarius sun or Cancer moon. But anyways, I think that you just need time to feel better and to heal and to feel more balanced as well. Okay, you're a very strong and determined person, and I think that you can heal yourself. You're a very gifted healer of self. You're someone who can heal themselves with even just contemplation. I think you're also a natural emotional healer, especially with the Chariot coming out here. All right, let's take a look further at the actions you want to take. This is also driving. And we got tribe and reverse. So feminine, you're feeling like if this person wants to be let go, fine. You're going to let them go. There's nothing else to it. You're feeling like maybe they weren't a real friend in the first place. You feel like there's not much longer you can wait without making a move here. All right, you want clarity, closure, or an answer. All right, but first you have to find out what is the answer to the question. You want to know if their heart's open, that's one thing. Okay, but you were in deep contemplation to find out what it is that you actually want to do, how to go about the situation. And you're a very determined person. You always have been. That's what I'm getting here. That's one of your traits. What does Spirit want you to know about this connection, about your energy, feminine? What advice does Spirit have for you? Feminine, here's what Spirit wants to tell you. Feminine, this is your twin flame. Okay, so you're in deep contemplation. You're trying to figure out what is this connection, and this connection is your twin flame. You are bonded. Okay, you are a part of them. They are a part of you. It has been written. It has been lived in a past lifetime, and you are living it in this lifetime again. That is why you felt so ripped apart when you perceived them as not being honest with you or lying to you. Because it was like a part of you was lying to yourself. Yes, feminine, if you've been asking for answers, signs, clarification, this is your twin flame. Another scenario, you might have met them in October. Let's get a card for their thoughts towards you. Okay, we got sexual encounter. There is a very intense and deep sexual bond between the two of you. This masculine is very sexually drawn towards you, feminine. They also feel a soul tie towards you. They feel very lustful for you. They're thinking about you sexually. They're fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing about being with you. Doing very sexual things with you. Okay, they're thinking about the next sexual encounter that might happen. They're fantasizing about it. They're having sexual dreams. Okay, and their intentions are to hook up. Their intentions are to be with you, to touch you, to kiss you, to taste you. All of those things. A very lustful intent here, and an extremely intense sexual pull and bond that they feel that they have never felt towards anyone else. So feminine, you make them feel hot in ways that nobody has ever made them feel. Okay, so you've like awakened this lustful part of them that cannot be ignored. So let's go ahead and take a look further at the thoughts they have towards you. Another thing that I'm seeing here, oh my gosh, so Spirit is saying they're also like fantasizing about like a sexual encounter in a car with you, feminine. That's one thing that they're thinking about. Also like online sexual encounters, or, you know, like sexting, things like that. Let's get another card here for their thoughts towards you. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is going on here, Spirit? Okay. So, this person, I'm just going to be honest here, they are extremely sexually frustrated. Okay. This person is just very horny, feminine. I'm just going to say it, like, they just really are thinking about you all the time, and they feel like they're craving you, like they need you. They want that release of energy because the tension has been building for quite some time, and you're the only person really gets them and connects with them sexually. Okay, so let's get another card here for the thoughts towards you. Oh my gosh, they are longing for you. Feminine, I'm longing for you. I'm longing for my other half. I'm longing for our sexual encounter. I'm longing to rush in. I'm longing for sexual release. I'm longing for your touch, for your kiss, all of the above. I am just longing for you very deeply, very wholly and fully. So wow, this masculine is in deep, deep thought about you, feminine. So let's take a look at, this is like a deep, intense longing, feminine. It is so intense. Let's take a look at the emotions that they have towards you. 9 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All right. So this person is having these sexual dreams about you, and then they wake up from them and they feel like they're trapped in a living nightmare without you. They have a lot of sorrow and regret for the way they treated you. They have a lot of remorse. They want you more than anything else in their life, but they're afraid to go up against their family. They have anxiety about it. They have nightmares about going up against their family. This is a nightmare situation that they just do not know what to do to get out of the situation. Okay. And they're saying, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't mess things up. Okay. So let's take a look further at how they feel towards you, feminine. We got Aquarius energy here for the masculine. Look at that. This is putting them through a dark night of the soul. All right. Oh my goodness. They can't sleep. When they do sleep, they're either having like these sexual dreams about you and then waking up and feeling like they woke up to live in a nightmare, or they're having nightmares about their family. They have a lot of anxiety they can't seem to release, and they feel like they're falling into a depression, feeling like their life is never really going to be their own, longing to be themselves, longing to release all of these things that their family, their tribe has placed upon them that's not theirs. And all they want to do is be themselves. That's all they want to do. What a relief, what a release they feel. Okay, this is an awakened love. All right, you are awakening them, feminine. They now know and understand that they are in love with you, that this type of intense longing does not just happen for anyone, that this is love, and it's an awakened love, because they are very awakened to the feelings they have for you towards the spiritual connection, and they may not understand it, but they do know that it is there, and they understand that this deep and intense longing for you only happens with love. So they are longing to be with you. Let's take a look at the intentions that they have towards you, feminine. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, freedom, independence, okay? So that's what they want. They want their freedom. They want independence. They want security with you, to have a serene and secure relationship with you. Okay, that's really what they want. And I have 9 and 9 here. Okay, so you might be seeing 999 or 799, but they want their independence, to be free to make their own choices. Obviously, that is their intent. Okay, they want to be free and make their own commitments without making a commitment to their parents, because this is their life, not their parents. Let's get another card here. They want to be with their twin flame. Look at that. 2 twin flame cards coming out in the same reading. Oh my goodness, this is someone's twin flame. They are going through a dark night of the soul, okay? But they know you are their twin flame. They know there is a bond there, and it can't be released. It can't be cut. And they want security with their twin flame. They want to commit to their twin flame without committing to the family. And their heart, their soul is longing for its other half. Feeling like they had found something that they had been missing their whole life. And that they simply can't have it. Even though it's been a part of them all along. They just didn't know it. Sending them through that dark night of the soul. And it is only through standing up for themselves that they will get through it. Okay, tell me more about the intentions. I have Capricorn here, by the way. Capricorn and Aquarius. I have self-love. They have to put their self-love before the love of the other people in their family. They have to love themselves more than they want to please, and more than they want their family to love them. They're learning how to love themselves. They're trying to make their happiness a priority, but it isn't going to happen overnight. Okay? They realize they have a major issue with their own self-love, and that they've definitely loved others more than themselves, which has led them to unhappiness. But it was you, feminine. You were the light that walked into their life and has shown them this, has lit up all those areas, shown them everything that is making them unhappy by being the one that does make them happy. And it's not even necessarily that you are the one who makes them happy, but you are the one who accepts them for them. You are the one who accepts their happiness truly, which in turn allows them to feel true happiness. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actions that they want to take towards you, feminine. Four of Cups, they're trying to ignore their emotions for now. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. And down into the dark night of the soul, they are heading. And they are going to find self-love there. Okay? They are going to learn how to be secure in themselves. Okay? They are going to learn that they don't have to compromise their emotions. Let's get another card for the actions they want to take towards you. Okay, so they're not ready yet, feminine. They are not ready, but they will be. Okay? They are going to emerge from this dark night of the soul, a new person. Okay? Now, I am getting this dark night of the soul. They're going to emerge from it, from the darkness, around Halloween. Okay? That is when this masculine is going to be new. Okay? A new person. Fully emerge from the dark night of the soul. Stepping into the light. Ready to stand in their power. Let's take a look here at the actions further. Yep. They want you to know that they're sorry for what they've done. But they're working very hard to change things. And I think that when you see this masculine around Halloween in October, it's going to be like you're looking at the same person, but you're not going to believe your eyes. Okay, they are going to have such an aura of confidence and light around them. And I think it's going to impress you. It's going to really make you very happy. Okay, because you're going to know instantly that they have found themselves and that they are standing in their truth and that they have found their happiness. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about their energy. This came out the first time. Look at that. So a lot of healing taking place in the astral realm. And I do feel like this is this healing between you two is taking place in the sexual realm. Okay, so this is dream sexual healing. And it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, because it is being healed this very moment. Every step into that dark night of the soul is one step closer to the light. And let's go ahead and get some messages from this masculine to their divine feminine. What do they want to say to you, heart to heart? What do they really want to tell you? Okay. So feminine, what do they want to tell you? I'm sorry that I couldn't do right by you. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm truly sorry. I regret it. We will be together again. It's not over. I don't want it to be over. I want to be with you. And they want you to know, listen, the grass is not greener on the other side. Not at all. I want to be with you. I'm sorry for what I've done. Okay. That is the reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much. If it resonated or if you just enjoyed it, leave me a comment down below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.